Welcome, my name is Shara Johnson and I'm the Canvas Enthusiast. In this short video, we're going to talk all about adjusting our course navigation. Now, you might be wondering, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is we want students to have a very stress-free experience. In order to do that, we want to make sure that we give them as few options as possible. I always encourage my teachers to build their content in modules so that we can get rid of all of those unnecessary links and make that experience super simple. So in order to adjust our course navigation, let's go ahead and jump in a course and show you how to get that done. I'm going to enter my physical education course, and to do this we need to navigate all the way to the very bottom left-hand side where you see settings. Now before we do that, what we're really trying to do is, if you look at this course navigation menu, you'll see that this outcomes item has this little eyeball with a line through it, and what that means is students cannot see that. What tells us though is that students can pretty much see everything else. So we want to trim this down to the fewest options possible. Now, in addition, you can see I'm building my course through modules, and so I don't need to necessarily have assignments, discussions, and quizzes because I'm putting all of those items in my module. So I'm going to go to settings, and I am going to go to the very top where it says navigation, and here's where I make that adjustment. Anything that is dragged below this line is going to be hidden. So I'm going to drag pages down because I'm going to put those in my module. I'm going to drag chat down, and if I need it later, I'll bring it back up. I'm going to bring the people down, outcomes down. I'm going to leave Zoom up because we're meeting in a remote situation. I'm going to drag collaborations down for the time being. Quizzes are going to be in my module. Assignments are going to be in my module. Discussions are going to be in my module. Files are going to be in my module. You get the idea. I'm also going to bring conferences down for the time being because we're using Zoom. Now, I am going to keep home, Zoom, announcements. I'm scrolling at the top of my home page. I could leave it up if I chose to. I am going to leave my syllabus underneath home. I'm going to leave Zoom so they can access my Zoom meetings. Grades I'm actually going to hide because we encourage them to use PowerSchool. And I'm going to leave rubrics and modules. Actually, I'm going to put grades back up there so you can see they're missing work. Okay. Now, rubrics is only available for teachers, so they wouldn't be able to see that anyway. I'm going to go ahead and press save. Now, what you'll notice in my menu on the left-hand side is, now notice I have all of these items with all of these little eyeballs through it, which tells me that my students will not be able to see those items. Let's just double check to make sure. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the very far right-hand side, and I'm going to go to Student View. And I'm hoping that my menu on the left has been drastically cut. There you go, perfect. Now my students have a very simplified left-hand navigation menu. They're not going to be confused about where to go. It's pretty obvious. They're going to go to modules to get their space, which is also this space. If I choose to use a home page though, they'll have easy access to that module space. So that is about adjusting your course navigation. I would encourage you to think about that to keep it as simple as possible for students. We hope this was helpful, and we hope to see you in another Canvas Enthusiast video soon.